Make a motion to come out of executive session at 10:32.
Okay, we got a motion to come out of executive session at 10:32. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay, back to item number 5, consideration of whether to enter into team-based camp host city agreement between the Greenbrier County Commission, FIFA 26, Greenbrier Hotel, and the West Virginia Department of Tourism. Do we have a motion, that, and then we have discussion?
I'll make a motion that we enter into team-based host camp city agreement between the Greenbrier County Commission, FIFA 26, the West Virginia Department of Tourism, and the Greenbrier Hotel, with the understanding that if we are the only signatory to the agreement and or the terms requested to by the county are not met within reason, that we will not participate.
Okay, open it up for discussion.
I will just say that I think this is going to be a great thing for our county, our local businesses. And, when you have this many people coming into our county for such a long time, they're going to spend money in our local places and be traveling our area, and the tourism that this will bring in is going to be, I think, phenomenal for us.
I'm sure I'm not the only one that doesn't know what FIFA stands for.
I'll look that up for you.
We better share what's coming to the county. I assume this is the same organization that President Trump has been holding his conferences, public conferences, and what are they doing? They were drawing matching teams the other day on television. One of those teams wants to come and practice at the Greenbrier. Is that my understanding?
Yes.
And it's estimated that will bring $3 million worth of tourism money to the county. Most of it to the Greenbrier, probably, because that's where they'll be staying and using the ball field. This is soccer. The one field over there is all they'll be using. Two over there.
Practice field, nothing.
FIFA stands for Federation International de Football Association.
And they call it football.
Over there they do.
In other countries they do, yeah. Here we call it soccer, but they call it football.
And we don't know what team will come. That's yet to be determined.
Correct.
And the length of time that they will stay here is not determined, because it depends on how they do in the tournament.
But it could be up to 30 days.
It could be longer than.
Could be longer than 30 days.
Yeah.
And this is the month of June, or part of June and July.
Correct. Yep.
Right, and the agreement is actually with FIFA 26, which is the organization that puts on the World Cup. So a little nuance there, just slightly different.
And to share, this sounds like an easy approval, but to share, these guys have a contract that's got a lot of details in it.
Many pages of details, with which council has went over thoroughly and has been involved in several Zoom meetings with council from FIFA, the Greenbrier, and she's also been in contact with West Virginia Department of Tourism. I feel that she has done a very good job with making sure that the county is going to be protected in the terms that have been redlined and what has been added and subtracted from the agreement that is going to be put before the Greenbrier and FIFA. So I feel comfortable with Britt's suggestion for the changes and to the contract.
And that does not include any tax money Because they do want, police protection, either sheriff's department or, state police, some kind of.
Correct. And in that agreement, we have the right to bill, for that $90 an hour for the law enforcement protection portion of it.
And it's $90 an hour because it's overtime pay.
It's overtime and it's 24/7
Um,
for two officers. Is that correct? Yeah, for two officers.
the contract is so lengthy and detailed that it would, we can't share that, or we can't read that thing to the public.
I don't think we can at this time because it's not finalized or agreed
finalized
to.
anyway. It's just our agreement to participate.
Yeah. And I don't think we can share it until the agreement is finalized, correct?
That's correct.
And share what impact you think this will have on the rest of the community other than the Greenbrier.
Well, as I said, I believe that, if they're going to be here for so long, they'll be here, going to our national parks. And it's not just the players that's coming, it's all of their training staff and their families, I believe. So they'll be touristing, whatever tourists do around here, visiting our state parks, seeing what we have to offer, visiting our local restaurants, our local shops. And it's not just going to be here in Lewisburg, it'll be all over the county and probably have an effect on Pocahontas County, Monroe County as well. So I don't know it. I wouldn't know a dollar figure to put on that, but anything is better than nothing.
Yeah, just to kind of sum it up, we're the good part about it is for the county is that it'll bring a lot of tourism and a lot of people into the county to see what we've got, what we offer. Not only the guests that come in with the team and the team itself, but also all the news people, things like that come in and talk about the county. And as Richie said, it'll help support the restaurants, the stores, shops, tourism in general in the county. The contract was really written up, as we know, it was written up for larger areas and things like that. So we have to protect ourselves. But our sheriff has, I think, indicated that he is going to be able to supply the officers that and the overtime for the project, and then we will be reimbursed by the Greenbrier if they agree to everything. So it's not going to be a big cost to the county. It'll be a short-term cost. Then it should that part should zero out, and then the long-term part is the tourism and bringing the people into our area. So hopefully there's not a negative to it. We don't know if it's going to happen or not, but we do know that we have to give it a chance to happen. We have to participate. So
the only other thing that I'll add is the agreement that was presented to us originally was an international agreement because FIFA operates in many countries globally. They just have one agreement for host cities that they give to their people who are in charge, and basically we just had to tailor it to us here in the United States and West Virginia and Greenbrier County to make sure that it is applicable to what our standards and laws are.
Of course, we want to keep in mind that the Greenbrier is the largest employer in the county, and we help a lot of citizens if we can help them with this.
Absolutely.
yeah. So okay, we have a motion on the table. All those in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. It's unanimous, and that's the last thing on our agenda. Correct?
Yes.
I'd like to share something before we adjourn. Several of you know that I experienced our family experienced a house fire Thanksgiving evening. And I tried to thank the emergency responders that were there that evening. It must have been 25, at least 25 men and ladies, at least one lady. And there was representatives of the Williamsburg, Rennick, Frankfort, Clintonville, Lewisburg, and Smoot fire departments. And they were probably there from 8 o'clock till 1:30. Of course, they have to go back to their stations and drain the lines and so forth. It was 24 degrees that night, wind blowing. And of course, the 911 responders or 911 dispatch that I contacted. I want to thank those folks. If you haven't been through one of those experiences, you have no idea. It's tough. And these guys gave up their Thanksgiving evening to be with me. And like I said, I tried to thank them that night, but hopefully some of them are watching us on Zoom. And I wanted to share that, take this opportunity to share how important these folks are to us in the community, the EMS unit that was there with them, and all these fire department guys. I appreciate their work.
Yes.
I move we adjourn.
Okay, we have a motion to adjourn. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Okay, we're adjourned.
Let me get.
Okay, soon as everything's signed off, we'll talk to you two guys.